How can regular working people like us, how can we fix our broken financial system to stop the unfair advantages that big banks, powerful corporations, and the super rich have, and for us average working people to get our fair share of the pie without relying on politicians or regulations? This is the question we ask on the Crowd Effect podcast. I am your host, Paul Lovejoy, activist investment advisor at Stakeholder Enterprise. We're going to continue talking about how to give ourselves the best possible chance to fix our broken financial system. And so I want to go into a story right now about how to give your best chance to get in shape. And then we'll connect the two afterwards. So, first of all, you have this goal. Let's say you have a goal of getting in shape, and you need to pick uh, one of the many options of getting in shape. Now, you can get a Peloton, you can just go outside and run. You could, go to the pool and swim. You can get a bicycle and ride in the streets. You can go to the gym. You can get a personal trainer. There's all these types of um, ways or vehicles to reach that goal of getting in shape. So, for the sake of the story, I chose a personal trainer. Now, imagine if this personal trainer came and picked me up after work every day automatically. I didn't have to call the personal trainer. I didn't have to set anything up. It just happened automatically. I showed up, picked me up after work, and took me to exercise every day. That would be pretty helpful, wouldn't it? It's pretty hard to motivate yourselves on some days. For instance, I swim in the ocean, and today uh, it's windy and rainy, and the water is as cold as it gets here in Hawaii. You may think, oh, but it's cold. You feel it to your bones. It's cold to the bone. Maybe upper 60s, lower 70s. That may not seem cold, but it is. Especially you think about your body at 97. Anyways, I can go into detail. It was cold, hard to motivate. Um, but I went, and it took some willpower to do so. But if I had someone just to pick me up and say, "We're going," you know, that would be huge. Okay, so let's say not only does this personal trainer pick me up, but he takes me to different places to exercise. So I like to play basketball. So one day the personal trainer, he or she, will take me to a basketball court to play basketball, and so that's my exercise for that day. The next day, he's going to take me to play racquetball. Now, I've never played racquetball, but maybe I'll enjoy it. So we'll give it a shot. The next day, it's to the gym just to do a circuit of the different machines. The next day, it's to the pool. The next day, it's to a tennis court, and to take me to all these places. Some of them I know I like working out. Some of them I've never really done, um, but it's all these different ways to get in shape, and I until I find what I like best. And so that's the new routine. Automatically picks me up after work and takes me to uh, the ocean, takes me to the basketball court, and let's say racquetball. And those are my three favorite. And we rotate between those. Okay, so It's automated, and going to one thing to the next, playing basketball or and racquetball, it keeps things fun. It's nice to have some variety in the mix. It's nice to have consistency too. That's why you don't want to have too much variety. But you, variety is good. It keeps things fun. Oh, I get to do this today. So diversification. Um, and then let's say that this personal trainer only costs me $100 a month. That's it. 100 bucks. Imagine that. Who wouldn't do that at that? If you wanted to get in shape and all it cost you is $100, and a personal trainer would pick you up automatically after work and take you to various locations to work out that you enjoy doing. I mean, it would be next to impossible not to get in shape. Okay. And then let's add one more layer, one final layer. Um, Not only does the personal trainer pick you up automatically, taking you all to these different places, it costs only $100 a month, but there is a community of people there that are also doing the same thing and having the same goal of getting in shape. And we're encouraging one another to hey, good job, way to go. That feels good. It also holds yourself accountable. Oh, my goal is to um, lose 20 pounds, or my goal is to have a VO2 max level of X, or whatever your goal is. And now you're holding yourself accountable to the community because they're sharing their goals with you, you're sharing their goals with them. Um, yeah, I don't think there would be an unhealthy person on the planet if you had that plan. So, how does this relate to fixing a broken financial system? Well, it's important to first pick the right vehicle. Picking a personal trainer, that was the vehicle that I used in this example. Now, what I specialize in, what Stakeholder Enterprise specializes in, is crowd investing. Now, that didn't happen just by random chance. Um, I specifically chose crowd investing through a journey I went on to discover how it can be this vehicle of change. So instead of um, big banks, powerful corporations, and the super rich, in the past they had access to investments that only they could get to. Legally, in the United States, the general public was locked out of a huge world of opportunities. Things changed in 2015 when the private market of investments was deregulated, allowing the general public access via crowdfunding. So now, instead of the big banks and the powerful corporations getting all the money, now the general public can redirect that money to us. So this is the vehicle that uh, I'm using to fix our broken financial system. And now, okay, that's the vehicle. Well, what about automated? Yes, that's the beauty. With modern technology, there are crowd investing platforms that will automatically um, auto draft out of your bank account into the investment platform. It will automatically invest for you, and it will automatically reinvest when you start seeing your principal and interest, or returns, dividends, distributions can get reinvested. Okay, so we have a vehicle, it's automated. And what about diversification? Remember, with the personal trainer was taking me to the pool and to the racquetball in the gym. Well, let's have the best possible chance with crowd investing as well, diversification. Well, yes, there is so many different crowd investing platforms that we can now participate in. Um, and it allows us to get bank level of diversification because of a low minimum investment requirement. So that was that fourth thing I mentioned with the personal trainer. Imagine if that personal trainer only cost $100 a month. Well, with crowd investing, there are platforms that have minimum investment requirement of $1, $10, $25, $50, $100. So these low minimums allow for massive diversification. With $1,000, you could be invested in 100 different loans if you wanted to. Um, and so it creates this incredible level of diversification, different avenues of redirecting wealth as well. So not just redirecting wealth from banks to the regular working people, but redirecting wealth from the corporations through investing in startup companies. Um, and so the low minimum investment requirement has completely allowed just about anybody with a bank account and well, yeah, not just about anybody. Anybody with a bank account and a dollar can now be a crowd investor. And then community. Well, that's what stakeholder enterprise is. It's a community where we can hold each other accountable, where by taking action, by being proactive and um, crowd investing, now we no longer have to react to a market. We no longer have to try and regulate it because now the market is reacting to us. We are creating demand and the market must respond. That's how it works. And so this is how we give ourselves the best possible chance. Um, you could be a crowd investor. You can set it up, some basic filters and settings, and automate it, diversify it, and uh, and meet with your community from time to time to stay on top of things. And it literally allows us to fix our broken financial system while we're sleeping. And to top it all off, the kicker is that you get to improve your own financial situation, have income when you need it, growth when you don't. Um, and so this is the power of crowd investing. When done correctly, using these 5 steps that I mentioned today, it's easy too, super easy. So that's wrapping up for today. My name is Paul Lovejoy. I am a crowd investor, and I see you are one too. If you want to know how to fix our broken financial system legally, ethically, and without confrontation, go to stakeholderenterprise.com.